All right, we should be live. All right, there we go. Any minute now, I think. We'll see. I'm looking to see whenever it says that I'm live, you'll probably be hearing this. Like, what's he talking about? He's clearly live. Jesus. All right. Well, there we go. I see it. We're live. So that's great. Alrighty. Well, I guess welcome to the stream. Welcome indeed. Alright, so yeah, there we go. We're live. As you can see, severe thunderstorm is in the area. So that could be a potential issue. Yeah, it doesn't look like we have any severe storm warnings at this time. Severe thunderstorm watch, though, that is in effect. Alright, well, this coverage of severe thunderstorms is brought to you by Floyd Glass and Window. Check them out at the link below. They have everything for your custom glass needs. Alright, well, let's get back to the main stream. As you can see, storms are in the area. They're really blowing up. So that could be an issue as time does go on. Those could get bigger and stronger. We'll just have to see what exactly happens. Alright, well, if you have any questions in chat, feel free to let me know. And I would be more than glad to answer those questions. Alright, well, there we are, just continuing to look what exactly is going on. Yeah, but this is pretty exciting. The storm stuff. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Just needed to do something in the background. Just real quick. Very secret. Alrighty. Well, thank you all so much for watching. Um, the both of you. And I will just continue to cover the severe thunderstorm stuff. Alright, well, the latest on the information is that there is a severe thunderstorm watch in effect, and that will last until 8 p.m. tonight. This has up to ping pong sized hail, up to 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts, and frequent lightning. So those are all parts of the severe thunderstorm watch. Alright, well, as this does continue to go on, You can just be right here. Alright, there we go. 3 viewers. Thank you so much for being on. Have any questions or comments, you can put those in the chat. Those are gladly appreciated. Also, if you want to see any of the stuff I've been up to, you can click that eye in the corner. Alright. So, as I continue to look at this stuff, oh dear. There is buffering occurring. Alright, there we go. Looks like we're back up and fine. Sorry about that. It does look like there was a little bit of an internet thing on my side. Did just occur, so that's not really a good thing. Hopefully I can still maintain the stream just fine. Alright, well, continuing to look at these storms, that severe thunderstorm watch remains in effect. You can see on the side there special things. Alright. Well, here we are. Alright, well. Alright, thank you to the 2 people that are watching. This is very exciting. Alright, well, that severe thunderstorm watch does remain in effect for quite a while. And we can just expect that to remain in effect for quite a while. Okay. Alrighty, well. There aren't any severe thunderstorm warnings that I know of at this point. Here, let me take a look. Yeah, there is one up north there, so that's one that could possibly be an issue. As time does go on, that could really be an issue. Alright. Okay, so it looks as if everything is kind of fine right now. It doesn't look like we have too much blowing up severe thunderstorm wise. Here we are. I'm actually going to take a look and look at the current conditions in the atmosphere and see just how favorable those are for severe thunderstorm development. So at this point, yeah, the watch has gone in effect. Alright, so it looks like the tornado side of things really isn't there, at least at this point, so we don't really need to worry about that right now. Looking at atmospheric energy, though, that's where things get worrying. We're seeing upwards of 4,000 joules per kilogram. That is the unit of measure for atmospheric energy, and that is about the highest that it gets. It gets up to 5,000. And so there's lots of energy in the atmosphere for these things to just get bad. And also, there is a thing in the atmosphere called cap, and that is how much of a bottleneck there are on these storms' development. And at this point, it's looking like the cap is rapidly disappearing, meaning that these storms are going to be capable of blowing up. Sorry if this is a bad experience and there is some buffering. Just refresh the page if you are on your computer or you're on your phone, and that should fix it. Sorry about that, though. I really don't know how to stop that, although I can optimize some things if need be. Alrighty, well, also taking a look at radar, we can see that the storms are beginning to blow up. There was a line of storms that did move through earlier, but we all knew about that. Heard a very loud crackle of thunder while I was outside today, and that was pretty darn loud, so. Yes, and yeah, at this point, it's looking like we are seeing storms blowing up near Union, and those are going to probably head northward somewhat. Alright, we have 3 watching. Thank you so much. Sorry if the video does buffer at some point. It does seem as if the internet is not doing too great right now. Alright. Yeah, taking a look at this, we are seeing many storms in the area. Those are going to continue to form. And yeah, it's just going to be something that we're going to have to really keep a close eye on. Because odds are that these are going to blow up much further, like much further, and we're going to be doing quite a bit of coverage today. If you watched my lightning fast forecast yesterday, you probably saw that I did give it a moderate risk of severe storms for today, and now it's looking like I may have to up the ante on that because the energy is much higher than expected today, and that's not good. So as we keep on seeing the energy rise, the energy isn't falling anytime soon. We're gonna have to come up with a solution, potentially, to make sure that everyone gets out of this safely. Alrighty, well, it doesn't look like there's anything in the chat. If you do have any questions or comments, you can put those in the chat. And I would be more than glad to answer those questions. Alrighty. Well, let's look beyond today. Tomorrow there is a chance of thunderstorms, and that also does go into Friday. I'm actually going to go take a look at my models now, and we can look beyond today if we would like to. So taking a look at the models, though, I can see that we're probably going to have a low at around 72 tonight. Tomorrow things could get up to 87 before going back down to 72. Then Friday things could get up to 91. That's sizzling hot before going back down to 75. And with that, there is a chance of rain on all of those days. Friday, there could be some thunderstorms in particular, and Thursday looking like we're probably going to be seeing quite a few, especially in the middle of the night. Alright. Alright, well, if you do have any questions or comments, please let me know in the live chat, and I would be more than happy to answer those. This time does go on. Alright. Well, it does look like we're going to continue to look at these storms continue to blow up. We're seeing them around Union. And let's actually now refresh radar so that way we can see the latest on what exactly is going on. There we go. Multiple severe thunderstorm warnings have gone in effect since the last radar. You can see, though, those are just about outside of the viewing area, so they aren't really much to worry about at this point, at least for us. Alright, well, if you guys do have any questions or comments, please let me know in the live chat. Also, just in case you didn't know, you can check me out on Facebook. Type in @microcasting and you'll probably find me. On Twitter, type in @microcasting as well. You'll probably find me there. And so yeah, that'll be an easy way to find me. Storms near Jefferson City are developing. Alright, guys. Well, I guess I'll be getting a poll for you. If you want to see that poll, click the eye in the corner and you'll be able to see that. So, if you click the eye in the corner, you'll probably see this poll. Here we are. Let's type in the ultimate question for the poll. And that is, are you enjoying the stream? No, just kidding. It's actually, do you want me to put up Futurecast? Alright, well, there we go. The poll is up. And there we go. So you can just click that eye in the corner and you will find it. Alright. So, hopefully everything has been going alright in your day. And as we continue to look at this thunderstorm threat, We aren't even probably at the worst of it quite yet. I'll take a look at atmospheric energy right now, and we can take a look at that for ourselves. What if I go down and I take a look at the atmospheric energy right now? This does not seem to be the worst it's going to get. It looks like it's actually going to be at its worst around tonight, and then it'll get really bad on Thursday. And then Friday will be when the remnants moves through. And actually, I think the most scary part about this is that it could be even worse on Friday. So we'll have to see what happens. Lots of energy in the atmosphere just waiting to move through and cause some issues. So it looks as if the Storm Prediction Center is issuing a slight risk of severe storms today. The odd thing about that, though, is that they're not issuing the slight risk of severe storms tomorrow. Let's see how that poll's doing. No one's answered the poll. Come on. All right, well, hit that I in the corner and of your screen, and you can answer the poll. Do you want me to put up Futurecast? All right, well, there we are. Let's just continue on with what exactly is going on with the weather. What's going on? I don't know. I guess that's the answer you're gonna get. Alright. Yeah, looking at this, it doesn't really look like there's very much going on, actually, when it comes to thunderstorms. Although, trust me, that will change. So, no need to worry. Fairly soon, you'll probably see just what exactly these storms are going to be capable of doing. Alright. Well, severe thunderstorm watch, that is in effect. That will remain in effect until 8 p.m. tonight, Wednesday. And hail up to ping pong sized, winds of up to 70 miles per hour, and frequent lightning, all a possibility with this storm. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. The audio must have went out. Um, there we go. Yeah, all the technical difficulties. All the technical difficulties. It's not very good. But that is okay. Alright, well, taking a look at this. The storms are continuing to blow up. You can see, especially towards Union. Those could, I think, have hail in them. Alright, let me pull up the hail calculations. You know how it is. I always gotta do that. I always gotta do that, don't I? I always do. So, without any further ado, we'll get on to the hail calculations. Because hail calculations are frickin' amazing. So, without any further ado, let's get right into it. The storm around Union that's blowing up in particular, the one just to the east has half-inch hail in it, and that will be headed north and will probably impact the following areas. You ready? This is going to be quite a few people. I meant, well, cities: Villa Bridge, Union, Grace, Summit, Pacific, Eureka, Wildwood, Augusta, New Melle, Weldon Spring Heights, Weldon Springs, Starting Prairie, O'Fallon, St. Peters, Chesterfield, Clarkson Valley, Wildwood, St. Paul, St. Peters, St. Charles, Bridgington, and that is really it. I mean, there are obviously probably a few more, but I can't get them all. Alright, well, it looks as if there are some storms to the north around Mac Macon that do have hail of to 1 inch in diameter. So those could be dangerous. That's the one with the severe thunderstorm warning just above on your screen. Alright. Well, it looks as if these storms are not really blowing up to quite the amount that we've been anticipating, but that's okay. They'll probably be blowing up fairly soon, if I did have to guess. Yeah. Alrighty, well, it looks like now we have 4 people watching. Thank you so much for that. Really do appreciate it. Sorry if there is any buffering in the stream. Please let me know in the live chat if that is occurring, and I will try to resolve it. On my side, there is a good amount of buffering, though. So I just want to make sure that it's not just me, but maybe if you guys are experiencing it, yeah, just let me know. And if it is just me, then that is absolutely fine. Alright, well, since the severe thunderstorm watch is in effect, it does have quite a few areas here impacted within it. I'm not going to read them all off though because it's boring. You can see it on the map, and that would take forever. There are quite a few counties within the severe thunderstorm watch. Alrighty, well, taking a look at what exactly is going on, we can definitely tell that severe storms are beginning to fire. We saw a line of storms move around earlier. That was pretty bad. There was some hail within that. But yeah, so that's how that's really been going down. Alrighty. Well, alright, you know what? I'm not gonna get into this. I'm just going to I'm just going to kind of post this link in live chat. This is some breaking news that doesn't really have to do with weather, but this is just some pretty bad news. There was something else that happened this morning, but this is another one. But there we go. That's in the live chat if you'd like to see it. But yeah, it's just some breaking news that I don't think I need to get into. Alrighty, well. if we take a look. There we go. If we take a look at this, there is lots of energy in the atmosphere, so just be ready. There could be severe storms at some point. Those will probably be in the area later today. That would be at around 4 to 6 p.m. tonight. That would be when I think the peak of this is going to occur. We'll see. These storms are headed north, and you can see they're continuing to strengthen. Not very rapidly, but slowly, but surely, yes, they are strengthening. Alrighty, well, I hope you're enjoying the stream. If you are, hit the like button down below. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. That really does help me out a lot. Alrighty, well, I'm going to go over the latest information, and then I'm going to have to go for just a little bit. It's not going to be very long. So let's get into just the very latest information. So, hail could be up to ping pong sized, winds of up to 70 miles per hour, and frequent lightning possible with storms. Severe thunderstorm warnings are likely to go in effect probably later today at around 4 to 6 p.m. And then you can also see the warning, watch, advisory, and outlook meanings right there. And also on the bottom of scrolling text, you see the severe thunderstorm watch stuff. Alrighty, well, the stream isn't over. I'm just going to turn off the mic for a little while. And I'll be back and turn back on the mic after I take care of some business. Alright, I am back on, hopefully that break was, nice for you. I hope that the just scrolling text was very therapeutic. Pretty great. Alright, well, let's just get right back into it. Yeah, the storms are just continuing to proceed around and along the area. They're really looking like they're going to remain north. It doesn't look like we're going to have very many forming to the south. And that'll be good. Right, well, I've decided that At top of every hour, we're going to have a little intermission and do something fun. Because that's what I feel like doing now. So that's what we're going to do. So, top of the hour, next hour, we're going to do something fun. Alright, well, as we continue to take a look at the latest data, we can see that not very much has changed at all. So that's pretty neat. Alright. Alrighty, well, continuing to take a look at what exactly is going on with these storms, we see lots and lots of action here going on, especially to the north. But yeah, we got to take a look at what's going on right here in the local area. And yeah, what we're seeing is more of the same. I mean, the tornado part of the equation is just becoming less and less and less. I mean, that's decreasing like there's no tomorrow. Energy in the atmosphere, though, continuing to increase to a point that I'm not sure how much more it can physically today with the temperature and stuff. So I guess we'll see, won't we? Alrighty, well, if we do go over, I'm actually just gonna real quick put up a graph. Well, not a graph, but a graphic here fairly soon showing where the risks are and what the highest risks are and what exactly you can expect. But yes, that'll be pretty exciting. So, yeah, looking at this, we do see that severe thunderstorm watch. That's remaining in effect. That'll remain in effect until around 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. So that's pretty exciting, I guess. Alrighty, well, here we are as we do continue to take a look at what exactly is going on. So, looking at what exactly is going on, this is how I'm going to assess my threats. You guys will be able to see that pretty darn soon. Probably within the next 5 minutes or so. If I actually make this frickin' graph, which would be pretty good. Alright, well, there we go. Alright, well, here we are. The graphic is almost done. That should be done any minute now. With threat analytics and stuff like that. Alright, well, yeah. here. So yeah, as we continue to live stream. So yeah, we just continue to look at the storms. All right. Sorry about that. I just lost my train of thought. But that's okay. No one really cares on this stream, I hope. Or if you do, and I'm completely wrong, I guess I'm sorry. No, I just forget I said anything. I think that would be the best thing for us all to do. Alright. Well, there we go. So I'll pull up the graphic here any minute now. And we'll just be able to see this is the threat right now. This isn't the threat throughout the entire night. The threat throughout the entire night, throughout the entire St. Louis metropolitan area that is within the severe thunderstorm watch, is probably within the red area on this graphic. So this graphic shows a severe threat risk right now and probably for the next hour or so. So you can see around central Missouri, that red means that's the highest risk, and then the orange is where you see any risk of severe thunderstorms within this hour. And so that's just within this hour, although I think the peak is going to be at around 4 to 6 o'clock, like I said, and that is when you'll probably see the red right here. That'll extend all the way out through here, and then you'll probably see the orange outlining the top and maybe a small part of this bottom part. So yeah, that's really it. Let's just get right back to the stream and take a look at what exactly is going on. If you do have any questions or comments, please let me know in the live chat, and I would be more than happy to answer those. Alright, well, we are 15 minutes into the hour. Welcome to the stream if you are new. And I guess we'll just continue to take a look at what exactly is going on here. Severe or not, we're seeing storms around the area. So yeah, that's what's going on there. Just a quick off-topic question. Well, at least for the gamers in the audience, what do you think about the Xbox One X? I'd just like to see in the live chat what you guys think about that. That is, if you even know about it. And yeah, you can just let me know there if you would like to. That's just an off-topic question I'm just curious about. So there we go. Alright, back to the weather. So you can see that severe thunderstorm watch is in effect. And that will remain in effect until 8 today. Frequent lightning, ping-pong-sized hail, and really winds up to 70 miles per hour are possible. Let's take a look at what exactly is going on right now. I'm taking a look at radar. No severe thunderstorm warnings now. All of those within the watching area have expired. Therefore, meaning that my radar needs a refresher. But yeah, no more severe storm warnings, although some of these storms are containing hail. The one that is still near Union, that does contain half-inch hail. And now we do have a much more narrow and precise direction of that. So I can get much more precise locations. Pacific, Eureka, Wildwood, Clarkson Valley, Chesterfield, Weldon Springs Heights, St. Charles, Bridgington, Maryland Heights, Florissant, Godfrey, Illinois, all have the possibility of getting hit by this storm. Alright, well, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you liked the video. If you do, hit the like button. If you don't, you know where that button is. And feel free to subscribe to this YouTube channel. Also, feel free to share this live stream to your friends. That would really help me a lot. I guess it's pretty nice that we don't have any severe storms right now. That's probably going to change here, though, within the near future, as I've been saying over and over in this live stream. Alright, well, the storms to the north are really firing off and starting to kind of worry me a little bit. Some of this having up to 1 inch hail, 1 1/4 inch hail. That's to the north, though. That's near Bowling Green. So, if you're near Wentzville, or south of there, you don't really need to worry about it. Columbia, though, I think does need to worry about it. Jefferson City still probably might need to worry about hail like that. It depends. Alright, well, we are now 18 minutes into the hour. We can continue to take a look at what exactly is going on with the weather. Alrighty, well, this is brought to you by Floyd Glass and Auto. And there's this really funny video I found there. Since there really isn't much else to talk about, I guess I can show you the very, very special video here that I have found. I find this to be pretty funny myself. Floyd is now dancing. It's quite amazing. I find it pretty funny. Well, there you go. That's done. There you go. I hope you found that video funny. Because I sure did. Alrighty, well, the weather is not going by very fast, but I guess we can just continue to take a look at what's going on. Storms are passing through. A line seems like it might be starting to want to develop here around Bowling Green, Columbia, Jefferson City. Yeah, so it's pretty good. Alright, well, that severe storm watch is remaining in effect for quite a while. Yeah, that line though, it's just looking like it's gonna form. I'm not sure why, but my gut's telling me that there are storms along here, and that's gonna transform into a line. Okay, so yeah, it's looking like those storms, they do have a general northward trend to them. Which is pretty amazing. And hey, look at that. That's the storms are headed unexpectedly north, and now I hear thunder. Yay! That's great. It's not the storm containing hail though. Um There are actually two storms that are headed into the St. Charles and St. Louis counties. You can see them both. The one farthest to the north there, the one that's north of Union now, that one does not contain hail, but it does still contain some gusty winds. The one south of Union, though, does contain half-inch hail. So I'll be telling you the locations that you can expect those two storms to hit at. So the following locations are expected to be hit by the storm. That is south of Union, Villa Ridge, Grace Summit, Pacific, Wildwood, Eureka, Clarkson Valley, Baldwin, Manchester, Twin Oaks, Chesterfield, Weldon Springs Heights, Maryland Heights, Champ, St. Peters, Cottleville, St. Charles, and Port des Luc. The storm to the north here is expected to hit the following areas: Darting Prairie, Weldon Spring Heights, O'Fallon, St. Peters, St. Charles, Portsies or whatever the heck it's called. I can't pronounce it at all. Sorry if I butchered that city name, which I probably did. Elsa, Grafton, and Godfrey. And whenever I say O'Fallon, I'm talking about the O'Fallon in Missouri, not Illinois. Um, I should probably specify that though in the future. I promise I'll do that. Oh, right. Well, as we do continue to take a look at these storms, they're continuing to head north and will probably continue to produce thunder, lightning, all the things. Let's take a look at storm reports. It doesn't look like we do have any official reports of a storm producing hail, at least at this point, or around the area. No, so we don't have any official reports. All the hail stuff is radar indicated. So there is no actual guarantee that there is hail within these storms. That's just what our radar is telling us. And it's not always the most reliable, but that is a-okay because it still does a fair job of what it needs to do. Alrighty. Well, just a second. Here we are, right now. Ah, oh, jeez. All my cables are getting stuck everywhere. This is not a good thing. But I guess it'll have to do. Alright. Let's continue on with the stream. Alright. So as we continue to take a look at everything, yeah, we're just continuing to watch these storms as they continue to move around the area. And I try to give good coverage of it. I attempt to. Not sure how I'm doing. If you have any questions or comments, be sure to put that in chat. And I will be more than happy to answer them. Alright, well, be sure to share this live stream with your friends. That would help me out a lot. If you do like the live stream, hit the like button. If you don't, well, you know where that button is. Alright. Well, guess we can just continue to do everything. Continue to take a look at what exactly is going on. Yes. Alright, well, as we continue to take a look at what exactly is going on. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Alright, well, as we continue to look at these storms, yeah, they're pretty close, and they're about to move into the area that severe storm watch is still in effect. Life must still go on. I guess that's against the point. Alright, well, let's take a look at this. Now that I do have something very special up, now I can actually give pretty good tracks of where exactly the storms are gonna go. So, are we going to have a storm that could potentially impact something near us here? Alright, so this is about 4 hours out, so take it with a grain of salt, but within the next 20 minutes or so, Mexico City could get hit within the next 56 minutes, within the next hour or so. You'll see Laxadona, then you'll see slightly later Wellsville, then Bowling Green, then Hillsbury, Hardin, Corton, Whitehall, Jerseyville, Roadhouse. That's just a few, though. Alright. Well, continuing to take a look at that, we do have now a damaging wind report in Illinois that is at 40 miles per hour and seems to be causing some issues there. Doesn't look like we have many other storm reports though, so it doesn't really look like we are having very many severe storms. Alright, well now it is 3:30. We're continuing to look at these storms as they continue to move through the St. Louis metropolitan area. Alright, well if you do have any questions or comments, please just let me know in the comments below. I will be more than happy to answer those. Gosh darn it. I have like 2 computers up right now. One stupid computer just keeps on doing things I don't want it to do. Kind of stinks. Alright, well, it's pretty good. Alrighty, well. Here, let me actually take a look at this poll. No one has still answered the poll for if you'd like to see Futurecast or not. So you know what? Screw it. I don't care. I'm gonna put up Futurecast, whether you like it or not, because I feel like it. See what I did there? Whether you like it or not? That was terrible. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. Oh, and a third person just joined. Welcome to the Club of Bad Puns. Ah, dear. So, I'm just going to continue to take a look at what exactly is going on. And, yeah, here we go. Futurecast will be coming to you like literally any minute now. Alright. I'm getting it. Just wait. I promise. It'll come. It'll come one day. There's no need to worry. Oh, don't worry. It'll come. Just coming. Alright, well, sorry if you do hear any ruckus in the background. That is not really intended. Alright. Alright, well. Here we are. Just a second. Futurecast should be up in like 3, 2, 1, go. That failed so miserably. Alright, well. You know what? It's alright. It's all good in the neighborhood. Hashtag Futurecast is coming. Just any minute. Any minute. Okay, so. Yeah, you know what? Here we are. Just a second. Here we are. I'm gonna really try and create Futurecast. You know what? This is what this live stream is. It's just you watching me try and create a Futurecast and fail miserably. Right, there we go. There you go. There you go. There it is. Futurecast. It's up. Yay. There you go. Now you can see it. It's pretty amazing, isn't it? Just realized the color tables on the Futurecast are changing randomly for no particular reason. But yeah, I guess that's happening. Alright, well, let's see here. It doesn't look like very much new is going on. Alright. Alright, sorry if you hear something in the background. I'm gonna just do my best to do things. Um, there've been many challenges this last stream, just with random things. That's alright though. Doesn't matter to me. As long as I get the live stream, I'm pretty sure I'm fine. Alright, well, yeah, no new severe storm warnings. But yeah, near Columbia, there we are. We're starting to see 1.75-inch hail. That's pretty big. And that's near Columbia. So, if you're kind of watching from a zoo, that could be a problem. That could be a huge problem. Alrighty, well, I'm not really sure what much else there is to do at this point, except for, do things. Like what? I have no idea. But I guess we'll see what exactly I'm able to do. Yeah, well. Yeah, there we are. So we're just continuing to take a look at what exactly is going on. Alright. So this is pretty impressive what the conditions for these storms are, but what's not so impressive is what these storms are doing with the conditions that they have. Which I guess is kind of a good thing, because we don't really want giant storms murdering our faces, don't we? At this point. Alright, there we go. The storm is about to arrive at around Godfrey, St. Charles, and it'll be arriving here soon. No need to worry. Alright, well, this is just, I guess, not so wonderful, but also wonderful. It's very impressive what our technology today can do. That's for sure. Alright, well, now we are seeing some hail that's getting pretty big around Columbia. So those three storms you can see north of Columbia. Your radar isn't necessarily live, unfortunately. For some reason, I can't get it to put on the latest data. But there is, yes. Those three storms have merged by this point. Alrighty, well. Looks as if we may have some brand new information on the severe thunderstorm watch. Let's see, I think they may have updated things, and oh geez. Phone's going off like crazy. I'm just gonna turn off those alerts. I'm still looking at them though. Just, I don't think that it's the best for you to just hear my phone ringing all the time. Alright, a special weather statement has gone out. There it is, and that lasts until 4:15. At 3:09 p.m. Central Daylight Time, Doppler radar was tracking a strong thunderstorm along a line extending from near Defiance to near St. Clair. Movement was northeast at 25 miles per hour. Half-inch hail and winds in excess of 30 miles per hour will be possible with these storms. Locations impacted include O'Fallon, St. Peters, Chesterfield, Wildwood, Baldwin, Maryland Heights, Manchester, Creve Coeur, Lake St. Louis, Washington, Darting Prairie, Town and Country, Union, Eureka, Ellisville, Pacific, Weldon Spring, St. Clair, Cottleville, and Clarkson Valley. This includes the following highways: Interstate 44 in Missouri between exits 239 and 261. Interstate 70 in Missouri between exits 216 and 220. This also includes Babbler Morrill State Park and Robertsville State Park. A severe thunderstorm watch remains in effect until 8 p.m. Central Daylight Time for East Central Missouri. Issuing Office, St. Louis. Source, National Weather Service. So yeah, that's what's going on right there. If we just continue to take a look at what exactly is going on. Okay, well, this is just great. Now we have rotation detected around Quincy. So, that's not really a good thing. But yeah, I'm really not sure if there's much we can do about it, though. Alright, and now my weather radar here. Actually, this you guys don't see it, but my weather radar shows snow in Fort Madison, which is not going on. So, I have no idea why it's doing that. So confused. So confused. Alright, well, whatever. I guess we'll forget about it. Okay, so taking a look at what exactly is going on right now, we do have some storms moving along. Let's actually take a look here with these more or less severe thunderstorms that could be possible, and that could be hitting Bowling Green here relatively soon. Let's track where exactly the storm is going to go within the next hour or so. Alright, so there we go. It does look as if we can now see where this storm near Columbia is going to be headed within the next hour or so. It's not actually going to... Actually, yes, it will. Why is this software acting so weird? Whatever. Alright. I'll just show it like that. Alright, there we go. So it looks like Perry's going to get hit in 39 minutes or so by that storm containing that hail. Alright. Alright. Well, looking like we're just continuing to see these storms. Not really doing very much good, which is kind of unfortunate because I wish that these storms were actually doing something good for us. But I guess they're not. Alright, well, looks as if, I'm just wondering. Here we are, I'm taking a look at the poll here. Do we want the, the severe storm watch back where the futurecast is right now? Actually, you know what I just realized? That futurecast is showing nationwide and not local. So, you know what? I apologize about that. That is my bad. Here, I'm gonna actually go back here and I'll actually make it so it's kind of sort of maybe a little local. Just a little bit though. Because unfortunately I can't get that far in there, but I can get pretty close. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get pretty close. Then I guess I'll also show to our north because that also has some anticipated severe thunderstorms. Alright. So, here we are, back here, and here we are. I'm just continuing to try get the stuff showing up. There we are. I'm actually gonna get the good Futurecast stuff up now. And that'll be in, guess what? 3, 2, 1. Bam! Called it. Look at that. Now you get to see everything. Actually, no you don't, because I messed up again. There we go. That should be better. Here we go. Alright, now it's actually fixed and it actually looks like good. So, there you go. Now you get to see what exactly is going on over the next 11 hours. Which is pretty great. And the Futurecast is probably going to need to be updated here in about 15-20 minutes. Yeah, there we go. Mexico right now getting slammed with a storm. That storm does have 1-inch hail within it, although the National Weather Service is not making the call to issue a severe thunderstorm warning, despite there being a 100% chance of 1-inch hail within this storm. Alright. Oh, hello, doggy. Alrighty, well, just continuing to take a look at what exactly is going on. Alright, well, let's take a look now at the brand new atmospheric energy parameters. That'll be good. We can see just how much atmospheric energy we got. And it's hopefully not very much. Alright, well, on the tornado side of things, things are actually beginning to increase just a little bit. Not by too much, though. Energy in the atmosphere, though, is just drastically increasing and is about to get like really high where these storms are. And that could cause some pretty big problems. Well, let's see. I'm trying to see if there's anything that's too obvious that's bottlenecking these severe storms from forming. Well, it doesn't seem like it anymore. Like the bottleneck's gone. There's no reason why these shouldn't just be blown. Oh, wait, maybe humidity isn't there. Let's see if humidity's there, because that That plays a gigantic role. So let's see there. Oh yeah, we got moisture. Just we're not quite there. Pressure is also falling, so there we go. Alright. Well, I hope you are enjoying the stream. If you have any questions or comments, put those in chat. I would be more than glad to answer them. Alright, well, it also does look like to the south, it looks like around Sparta and Farmington, we are starting to see a mini tropical, not tropical, just a mini cyclone, which could potentially cause there to be tornadoes down there. So, I guess we'll see how exactly that goes. Alright, well, the energy in the atmosphere just updated again. That 4,000 joules per kilogram area is getting larger and larger. Alright, well, if you do like this live stream, just let me know in the live chat, or be sure to hit that like button. Let's just continue to take a look at what exactly is going on with the severe storms. Storms are expected to continue to strengthen throughout tonight. Let's see what exactly the Storm Prediction Center has to say about this. I guess we'll figure that out here right now. So let's actually take a look at what this watch does entail. So, the Severe Thunderstorm Watch does have a low 10% probability of there being a tornado warning within the watch. It also has a very low 2% probability of violent tornadoes occurring within the watch. It has a 40% chance of severe winds, and it has a 10% chance of very severe winds. It has a moderate chance of 40% of severe hail, and 2-inch or above hail only has a 10% chance of occurring. The watch is watch number 329 this year. It's the 329th watch issued this year. And this is valid from 1:05 p.m. until 8 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Maybe it's not the 829. I have no idea why they named it 329. I'm sorry, not 829. But I think there have been 329 watches this year. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. Taking a look at everything right here. Alright, well, taking a look at the latest and greatest. What exactly is going on? Here we are. You know what? This will happen any day now. Alright, well, let's just now take a look at the hail calculations. Alright, so the storm that is literally just north, and when I mean just north, like just north of St. Louis, now does seem to be containing hail. That hail is at around half an inch in diameter, and it will be hitting the following areas. It will be hitting Godfrey, Illinois in about an hour, and Port des Sulux in about 34 minutes. Once again, that city I can't pronounce. I'm sorry if I butchered it. Very sorry if I butchered it. Let's get into this storm. Let's see here. Alright, so the storm around Columbia that is hitting many different areas will be hitting in about 2 minutes. Rush Hill, 10 minutes. Lacedonia and Martinsburg in 23 minutes. It'll be hitting Farber. 26 minutes. It'll be hitting Perry. Vandalia will be hit in 36 minutes, and in about 15 minutes, Center will be hit. So Center will be hit in about 15 minutes. I can't speak today, but no one cares. Well, I don't. Personally, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Alright, well, let's see. We do have a little bit more hail here. 0.75 inches around Quincy. There we go. We just got the latest frame on radar. Alright. There we are. Now, while I am live, this is also just like to let y'all know, this is also a YouTube channel that does have tropical stuff as well. So if there's like a hurricane or something you're worried about, you can also get all that stuff here. So you get the St. Louis weather and all the hurricane information here. So they're really, I think I have everything in one place. If there's anything else you'd like me to forecast, just let me know, and I'll see if I can make that happen. Alright, thank you all so much for watching. Here we are. It is top of the hour. It's 4 o'clock. So guess what that means? It's probably going to be like 4:01 or something by the time you're here. But we're going to do fun stuff. So for the next couple of minutes, I guess we'll do fun stuff. Like, I think, for example, look at cats. Because cats are beautiful. Here we are. You know what? Here. We want to look at cats, don't we? Yes. Yes, we do. So since we want to look at cats, let's look at cats. There it is, a very beautiful cat that you just get to stare at. You know what? No, that would be too boring. You know what? While you guys see this, I'm going to find another cat image that's beautiful. Oh. There we go. Here's another cat image that we all get to stare at. Of a cat screaming at a pickle. Cucumber, apparently. It's a cucumber or a pickle. Let me know in the live chat what you think it is. Yeah, it's probably a cucumber. Okay, well, now that you got to stare at that beautiful cat image, let's go back to the stream while you guys get to watch me wonderfully find yet another cat image. Because cats are beautiful. There we go. That looks good to me. Here's another cat. There we go. It's a beautiful cat. You know what? Let me know in the live chat what you want to do for the next fun thing that we'll do. Top of the hour at around 5. Which is probably when I'm going to have to stop streaming. But that's okay. Uh, so yeah, that's a beautiful, beautiful cat image. Then let's see. One more cat image. Just one more. Trying to find a funny one. A funny cat picture. This one's This one's kind of funny, I guess. I guess we'll put this one up here. Doesn't even look like a cat. You know what it looks like to me? This looks like a fur ball. How is this a cat? I guess it looks like a cat, but it looks more like a fur ball. Alrighty, well, now that we're done looking at random cats, I think that's funny for random cats. Because random cats are awesome. Alright, well, now that we're done looking at random cats, we can actually get back to probably why you're all here. I'm not even sure why the heck I'm even doing this. You're looking at cats. But you know what? I hope you all like it. I hope you all like it that we're looking at cats. Alright, well, it looks as if the severe storm watch that we got, it looks like we got quite a few more that could be going into effect. Realistically. Alright, well, now that it is past top of the hour, we could just, I was just looking at my live stream, it has some delay, so whenever I take a look at this, I just saw the furball cat again. It's a beautiful cat. Alright, here we go. Let's just continue. Take a look at what all's going on. Alrighty, well, I guess I'm not the only one doing coverage on this. Chris Higgins on Fox 2 is taking a look at these storms moving up here in the area. Here we are, the storm up here now has half-inch hail. That is a 70% chance of that. Let's see, where exactly is the storm going? That is a question. That's a question we've all been wondering. Alrighty, well, it looks like at this point Godfrey's going to be impacted in about 50 minutes or so. We'll see what exactly happens. Alright, you know what? No, scratch that. Portage des Lux, I think, I think I finally got it. It's going to be impacted in about 22 minutes and 25 minutes. For Esla as well as Grafton, Godfrey, that'll probably be impacted in about 50 minutes or so. right. Well, continuing to look at what all is going on in the weather world, we are taking a look at these storms. These are continuing to develop, and we're seeing these get stronger and stronger. Surprisingly, though, I'm not really seeing very much in the way of storm development that is particularly severe. Let's take a look at energy parameters here. See where exactly these storms do land. With atmospheric energy, it looks as if we've got quite a bit. Upwards of 4,000 joules per kilogram right now over St. Louis. We've got near Columbia, about 3,100 joules. Got about 2,000 joules per kilogram to the north near Quincy. Basically, what that means is that around St. Louis, we're seeing energy levels that are pretty severe. Around Columbia, we're seeing moderately severe. And north near Quincy, we're seeing just severe. Alright, well, I'm going to go put the severe thunderstorm watch back up, as I think that's appropriate. That'll occur in just a second. Here we are. It's coming. Oh my goodness. There we go. Alright, well, we'll be going right back to the severe storm watch. There it is. It's rather amazing. It's around 4:10 right now. And we're continuing to take a look at the severe storms as they move through the area. Thank you to the 3 people that are watching. I do appreciate it. Alright. Well, continuing to take a look at this, we're seeing, relative to everything else, pretty quiet activity. Taking a look at the live stream latency, and yeah, I just now updated it to a severe storm watch, so you can see, yeah, we're quite a bit behind because of all the latency, which kind of sucks. Not sure how I feel about it, but that's okay. Alrighty, well, this video, or this live stream, I hope you're all enjoying. If you do like it, hit the like button down below. If you don't, you know where that button is. And also feel free to subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already. Also, be sure to share this live stream on social media. And that'll all help me out a lot. Alright, a severe thunderstorm that watch that does remain in effect until around 8 o'clock. That is pretty good. Alright, and if we take a look, what exactly is going on? Here's what you can do. You can hover over the video if you're on PC, or you can hover or you can tap on your screen on your phone. Hit that little eye in the corner and you'll see some various things like how to donate to climate change organizations and a couple questions I have to ask you, as well as my sponsor. Alrighty, well, thank you all so much for watching this live stream. It really does mean quite a bit to me that people would like to watch my content, because that means I'm at least doing something right. You know? Alright, well, I just took a look and we're up to 29 subscribers. That's quite a few. Thank you all so much. This really does mean quite a bit to me. Let's just take a look at the latest information on these storms. And, god dang it. Here, just a second. Got some technical difficulties on my end. Alright, well, if we take a look here, we're seeing around Effingham there has been some damaging wind. We're looking at around Vandalia, 3/4 inch hail. So we'll see what exactly happens there. Alright, well, in the near future, we could see some more action occurring throughout the area. I'm thinking that by the time 5 o'clock rolls around, we're going to be seeing lots of action. We're starting to see storms develop around Jefferson City. Those could get big relatively quickly, and we've seen that even the smallest of storms, the little rain showers, can develop into gigantic monsters in a very, very short period of time. So I'll be watching those very closely. Taking a look here at wind gusts, and I'm seeing here down south near Festus, we are getting wind gusts of up to a whopping 4 miles per hour. And that's actually not where the main focus is. Around Godfrey, Gilliard, Springfield, Pestfield, Troy, we're seeing up to 25 mile per hour wind gusts at this point. Let's take a look at what exactly the wind speeds are looking like on this stuff. So if we take a look at wind gust potential, we'll take a look at these and let's see what exactly we're looking at right now. So the storm that I've been mentioning so many times that could be hitting Godfrey here relatively soon, that has winds of about 55, 60 miles per hour. Has about 60 mile per hour winds within it. If we go over here to this particular storm, the one that I was talking about now north of Mexico, it's the one that you can see near Colombia. That guy has winds of up to 65 miles per hour. Storms further north than that, we're seeing winds of up to around Clarence and Macon, seeing winds of up to 60 miles per hour in those. So many storms that are very powerful have very powerful wind gusts that could cause some damage. Alright, continuing to look at everything, let's get into storm reports. And guess how many there are? 0! So yeah, guess storm reports are done. I don't know even why I included that segment at all. But that's okay. Getting into hail, let's redo that, I guess. We see 3/4 inch hail that is in the storm that you see north of Columbia, and then the storm that is just north of St. Louis on your screen and just east of Wentzville has 1/2 inch hail within it. We're also seeing 2 small storms there down south, the one near Mount Ventnor, I think that is. Um, no, Mount Verton, sorry. Um, that does have that has 1/2 inch hail or so. And then there's a storm near Redbud that does have some hail as well. Okay, well, continuing to take a look at what exactly is going on here, we do have a severe thunderstorm watch that is north into Green Bay, Milwaukee, Chicago. So that's just something. Just letting you know. And then also, there's a very oddly shaped tornado warning. That's not really around us though, so I don't know why I'm saying it. Don't freak out. Nope, no tornado. Um, but yeah, we see good amounts of hail here around the area. And we're continuing to see those storms around Jefferson City continue to fire up and strengthen. You can now see that on your screen. Alright, well thank you all so much for watching. This does mean a whole lot to me. And I'm hoping that I can continue to give you coverage that you want. Alright, well, as we do continue to take a look at these storms, they're looking as if, well, they're not doing too bad. Oh. Alright, well, if you do have any questions, you can put those down in chat. I would be more than happy to answer those. Alright. Well, continuing to take a look at just what exactly is going on, we're seeing now that storm that did have hail near Godfrey, now it's weakening. It doesn't look like it has any hail in it anymore, so that's good news. We're still seeing near that Vandalia location, now 1 inch hail, so that is re-strengthened now. That storm is notorious for having 1 inch hail within it. Bowling Green also going to probably get hit by this storm. Although I guess we will have to see about that. It's 4:22 p.m. Central Daylight Time at this time. And I will continue to give you coverage until 5 p.m. Central Daylight Time on what is going on in the weather world with this stuff. I will still post on Facebook and Twitter what exactly is going on. as time does go on within this storm. Alright, well, I'd just like to let you all know that this coverage is brought to you by Floyd Glass and Window. Check it out in the link below. Alright, well, right back to this. We're continuing to take a good look at what's going on with the storms. We're seeing that that one storm that's north of St. Louis, just east of Wentzville, now has crossed the Missouri border. It's not outside of it though yet, but now that is headed into Illinois. The storms that I said may develop into a line don't look like they're really developing into a line at this point, but I still think could develop into a line. The Futurecast showed it developing into a line, and now my dog just stepped on my foot, so that's great. Continuing to take a look at what exactly is going on, I guess we can go over what's going on with the severe thunderstorm watch. The severe thunderstorm watch that will last until 8 p.m. tonight. Large hail up to ping pong sized, gusty winds up to 70 miles per hour, and frequent lightning. All dangers within these thunderstorms. Alrighty, well, if we take a look. I'm really enjoying stuff. Alrighty, well. There we go. Alrighty, so if you do have any questions or comments, please let me know within the chat. I hope you are all liking this live stream. If you are, hit the like button down below. If you're not, you know where that button is. And hit the subscribe button down below if you want to see more content like this. Have any questions or comments? Be sure to put those in the chat. I'll be more than happy to answer those. Alright, well, taking a look, we're starting to see that storm that's north of St. Louis that is re-strengthening now with now 3/4 inch hail and 80% chance of that occurring. We're also seeing various storms in Illinois with hail sizes of up to 1/2 inch. I personally think those are probably more at 1/4 inch. But either way, it's still hail. And hail is bad. Alright, well, just continuing to take a look at all this. We're taking a look. Alright. Doesn't look like we do have too many severe storms within the severe thunderstorm watch, but they are getting awfully big, so guess we'll just have to see. It does look as if we do have now the severe storm watch just continuing to remind us that the conditions are favorable for this, but it's just not happening for some reason. Alright, well, let's take a look at atmospheric energy that has actually changed some. and not in the right direction at all. Now we are seeing energy levels at around 4,000 joules per kilogram. That is on St. Louis. We're also seeing near Columbia. Now, things have gone down slightly, although they're continuing to go up in the northern part. Also, Illinois, starting to see energy levels go up. Alright, well, now that we're done with that, let's see how much bottleneck we have in the atmosphere that could be possibly preventing this stuff. Well, near St. Louis, we do still have some bottleneck. Not very much bottleneck, though. But yeah, we're not seeing very much near Columbia and stuff, so those storms are probably going to explode to the point that it's not going to be very fun. Alrighty, just taking a look at this. It does look as if we do have things just slightly behind though on the energy department. Alright. Let's take a look and see just how much wind shear we do have in the atmosphere, as that is a very important aspect of thunderstorms being able to develop. Looks as if humidity wise, we've got plenty of moisture within the atmosphere. Taking a look at wind in the very upper atmosphere, we're taking a look at winds that aren't very strong. So what this is really leading me to the conclusion of is that we're not getting quite enough wind speed to trigger severe thunderstorm and tornadic activity. Alright, well now we have like hail points literally all over the place, like everywhere. So let me just get to those. Just a second. But yeah, if we take a look, we're seeing, here around Columbia, we're seeing about 3/4 inch hail. We're seeing around Quincy of the half-inch hail. Yeah, I guess there's not really quite as much as I thought there was. Although now we do have the storm. There it is. That does have hail in it. And that guy will be approaching and hitting fairly soon. Godfrey. And then we also have one hitting fairly soon. Bowling Green. We got one right on top of Quincy. It's pretty bad. Yeah, this really isn't a good situation. No storm reports, though, so that's good news. We don't really seem to have any reports of damage at this point. That is a good thing. Alright, if you do have any questions or comments, please put those in the chat. I will be more than happy to answer them. Alright, it is half past the hour. And there we go. 4:32 to be exact. Alright, well, there we go. It's less than half an hour to go until this live stream does end. Once this live stream does end, the lightning fast forecast for today, June 14th, will be coming out sometime probably around 7 p.m. So you'll be able to see the latest forecast. And of course, that is brought to you by FloydGlass.com. Well, Floyd Glass and Windows. Alright, well, at 5 o'clock, we're still going to do something fun. So, if you do have anything fun you want me to do, just let me know, and I guess we'll do that fun thing. If not, we'll look at funny pictures of dogs instead of cats, even though those cat pictures weren't very funny. Alright, well, continuing to look at what exactly is going on. No actual severe activity is going on at the moment. Alright, well, if you would like to, you can tap on your video if you're on phone, or just hover over it on computer and move your mouse. Click on that little eye in the corner, and you can donate to climate change organizations. Go to my other YouTube channel. You can answer my poll, or you can go to Floyd's YouTube channel. Alright, well, thank you all so much for watching. This does mean quite a lot to me. If you do like this video, be sure to hit the like button down below. If you don't like it, you know where that button is. Feel free to subscribe, share this video with your friends. Do all of that stuff. Alright, if you do have any questions or comments, just let me know. I'll be more than happy to answer those. Alright, well, the live stream's still gonna be up, but I'll just be gone for a little while, so you won't be hearing me talking for just a little bit.